Today, in an uncasing of the flag ceremony, the 10th Mountain Division welcomed home approximately 3,500 1st Brigade Combat Team 10th Mountain Division soldiers.
Well, it feels great to be home. It's especially rewarding to be able to see our wounded warriors that left, that have now returned here, and they're here today to meet with their teammates as well as the families of our fallen, the Gold Star families. I think you need to remember we went in where there really was very little U.S. presence. The conditions were very austere initially. I mean, we left it much better, but there were many soldiers who went through a hot Afghan summer with very limited air conditioning, poor hygiene facilities, and people have a new relationship with a porta-john. And in the winter, the heating wasn't that great either. It's better now, but it was tough. And there were some that literally lived in Afghan mud huts temporarily while we got our tender stuff up.
After the encasing of the brigade flags, many soldiers spoke of a sense of family and those who were injured during their deployment reuniting with their brothers.
It feels fantastic to be home. I was injured in Afghanistan on the 30th of October and just got assigned back up here to Fort Drum to the WTU last week.
Sergeant Meyer suffered closed injuries to the head and spine during his deployment. He was sent back to the States after his injuries.
I don't really remember the first couple of months after I was injured. I had a lot of closed injuries to the head and to the spine. When I got to the point where I could realize that I was home before all my guys, it hurt more than being injured itself. There was nothing worse than being away from my brothers.
According to Colonel Burleson, 138 soldiers with the 1st Brigade Combat Team were injured during the course of their deployment. 7 of those injured suffered from second injuries. Sergeant Meyer will be using the new physical therapy pool on Fort Drum to aid in his recovery.
Well, it's a way of working your muscles in a low-impact sense, and I think that would benefit quite a lot of the injured soldiers, and myself included.
Now that the brigade is home, they will go through a reverse readiness process. Soldiers will be screened mentally and physically and receive treatment for any problems they may face.
Everybody has a chance to see a healthcare provider. Make sure your shots are current. Make sure you got all the medical treatment that you need. If you're having any sort of challenges in life, whether it's emotional or family or financial, that we provide access to either a healthcare provider or to like a financial counselor or a social work counselor to help you work through the challenges.
This has been Holly Boname with the 1st Brigade Combat Team. Welcome home from myabc50.com.